just something that happens to them.
Let's
But like I
start
said, Harrison have a problem. And he needs to go
Harrison
and
have a
cleanse. He
problem.
needs to cleanse completely. You get the mind to want to do the work and the spirit. But you still know me say we return eye when you can't do the one where it puts people life to risk.
Like, yeah, exactly. Exactly.
You understand? It's not
Exactly the video I made.
It's not.
The
It's
fact
not
that
really. It's
the
not.
fact that
It's not. But we'll still support it regardless. I don't show fake love. I'm a real person, you
We'll
know.
still support.
And to be very honest, I don't give no fucks. People saying blah 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 blah. I'm not even an activist. I don't know why they call me that thing. People just blah 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 very that. Well, maybe today be the first time. Since I come this media, it has been insult left and right. But you all know me. Me, I get so much pride and I don't give no fucks. You can't do me anything. I'm the only person in the media that will tell you this is it and it is it. Like, don't be mouth, bro. And if you doubt me, just give her a small time. It will show. Remember China Ross. Where is he now? Go back to my record. That's why I tell you that nobody gets integrity which means for the full country. I tell you that for free. Nobody. Nobody. I tell you for free. If I tell you it's a lie, it's a lie. If I tell you it's true, it's true. If they tell you this person is a thief, I say it's not a thief. Automatically it's 50-50. If you tell you this person is a good man, I tell you it's a thief. Automatically it's 50-50. It's there, bro. Integrity does that. Not money. No money can buy that. It's just very dark, man. Are you mad? You know me, I get pride. Die.
I was just very dark, man. Are you mad?
Die. And I rule arrogant joy. And those things, and they made me feel tell you what I have to tell you. But anyways, we're gonna wait for Harrison to come out. For now, people say whatever thing you want to say. You know, this or not, don't play. If you play, go and learn. I will learn the hard way. Today I'm back to my masturbation therapy, so that I will not be copying. I'll probably just gonna find all this my beautiful, beautiful girls everywhere. Oh, we don't have a program, man. Nobody is the saint. It's in love, don't play. As you can learn, I will learn the hard way.
Let's address that immediately. That needs to be addressed. That needs to be addressed immediately. I'm telling you, it's not a joke. That needs to be addressed. Why very dark man is very dark man? You know, it's one thing to... What's today's date? Today's date is December 6th. It's one thing to acknowledge who you are and know who you are. And it's another thing for you to also accept and embrace the negative part of who you are. What English will call your weakness. You know, one of the things I see that is common with us is that we tend to turn a blind eye to what we will call our weakness. Exactly what is happening to Harrison. You know, you understand that you have a weakness, and instead of confronting your weakness one-on-one and try to deal with it, instead of you to embrace your weakness and say, this is my weakness, and embrace it. It's a kind of weakness that you have to make a decision. Either you will have to live with this weakness the rest of your life. So you embrace it and know that I have this weakness. I have this weakness. And it's a weakness. I know it's a weakness. It's a problem. Now, how are you going to judge your weakness? You judge your weakness in dual perspective. Number one, is this my weakness affecting my physical life that I am living here? Let's say Harrison's weakness is issue with money. Right? Let's say. And now, is this weakness directly affecting my physical life? If it is affecting my physical life, then I have to start dealing with it physically. And number one way to deal with it is fully coming to consciousness that this is a weakness that I have to fight. So whenever the weakness appears in your physical reality, you'll be able to identify it and say, hey, this is weakness. Very Dark Man has looked at his own weakness and embraced it and accepted that this is a weakness and deal with it and foxes it. A lot of things that we go through in life is simply because we fail to acknowledge our weaknesses. This is to both men and to women. If we just live life, we understand that we have weaknesses, but we choose not to. And when these weaknesses put us in trouble, we start feeling helpless. Because we think that we can take away the weakness by ignoring it. You think that you can take care of your weakness by ignoring it. That is a very fat lie. You have to embrace it. This is a weakness. This is what I have. This is who I am. This is the negative part of me. Without me of this side, I will not know me of the other side that is good. The reason why you know that someone is a good person is because you have seen or you have experienced someone being evil. So when you judge this good man with this evil man, you now say this one is evil. We are universe by ourselves. We are just seeing ourselves as humans. Because you grow up, someone tells you are a human. So you start thinking like a human. Just start thinking like a human. If Harrison's stuff is true, which up till now I'm still doubting, I'm waiting for him to come out. I have refreshed his page again and again. I want to see video from him, or where he at least say something. I want him to at least make video again and at least say something, because it doesn't just make any sense. If it is a weakness, if it is true, and then that's a weakness, it's for you to heal to advice. And number one advice I can give you as your revolutionary thinker is for you to accept and embrace your weakness. When you have a problem in your life, you embrace it. That is what men do. You have to first of all accept that this is who I am. Then how can I work myself out of it? How can I help myself out? Not for you to ignore it. Not for you to ignore it, bro. The reason why Very Dark Man is so different from he looks different. He just looked like a very different animal. It's just look different. It's just different. He accepts that he has a weakness. He embraces it. He said he is so proud. He accepts, and this is who I am, and embrace it. This is me. There is nothing I can do about it. This is me. This is who I am, and embraces it. The problem with you is that you have not embraced the part of you that you think it is bad. And because you have not embraced it, you cannot even know if you should deal with it or not. You are ignoring it. Very Dark Man, you're not the most integrity, the most youth in Nigeria with person in Nigeria with the highest integrity. I'm here. I have the highest maximum integrity ever measured. Integrity choke. We breathe in and breathe out integrity. Integrity choke. Part of having integrity is accepting your weakness, embracing your weakness, saying this is my weakness, I embrace it. How will you deal with something when you have not accepted that you are that thing first? You keep having issues in marriage. You first of all embrace the fact that this thing failed because of me. First. That's where you will even think of creating solution to your problems. You don't even know you have a problem. First. How do you? I posted on my status. How do you start to explain white to someone who have never seen black before? You will just explain and explain and explain and explain and explain, and it will never make any sense. For you to explain white and white will make sense is that the person has a complete understanding of what blacks look like. If you have not experienced what good is, you will not know what evil is. If you have not experienced bad things, you will not know what it means to experience good things. Accept your weakness. Build your integrity. If you are someone that have integrity, that is who you are. Embrace it and speak it out and boast with it. Don't just boast with your weakness. Don't just accept your weakness. Accept your strength. You know, it is from the place of you accepting your weakness that you will even think of accepting your strength. If someone is telling you that he has accepted his strength because strength is good, strength is this, you might even be doing things without knowing who you are, and that's a very big problem as well. You don't know who you are, and even those that knows who they are, they can't even show it. You only know who you are in your mind. You only know who you are inside. So show it. Say it out. If you have integrity, say it. I have my integrity choke. I always die. It's not the fact that you don't believe me is because you don't have an open mind. Your mind is not clean. You think everybody is like you. There are people who are never say integrity. We breathe in and breathe out integrity. Integrity choke. Anyways, I really hope this Harrison stuff will just subside and then everything will goes back to normal. I mean, I keep saying that we don't have any perfect human being, not because it is impossible to have a perfect human being. No, because what is perfect to you is not perfect to me, and what is perfect to me might not necessarily be perfect to you. Polygamy can be perfect to me and become a very imperfect, disgusting thing to another man. You know, that's just how life is. That's just how life is. Express who you are wholeheartedly. Say it out so that even you yourself, you will believe who you are. A lot of us, we don't even know who we are. That's the problem, a very big problem. We don't know. You don't know. You just think that your brain, you have been so... You don't know who you are. Have you ever wondered why Very Dark Man is where Very Dark Man is? He expresses it. He said, this is who I am. In weakness, this is me. In strength, this is me. And that is why he is who he is. Even his physical knows and believes that he is Very Dark Man. Your problem is you only think that you are your name. What's your name? And your life revolves and stops within you. I know who I am, a breast of revolutionary thinker. I do the thinking for millions of people. Millions. People come in to listen to what I say and start thinking in the right direction. Because we travel in the archive of logic to go search and bring and download this logic in here to this, to share it out. Because I understand, we know very well that a lot of us don't just think. We don't have that tendency to process information. Charles Awuzie dropped a post that Nigerians are very, very sentimental, and it is not even a joke. Not that I'm switching topic, but Nigerians are very, very sentimental. Nigerians don't process anything. They don't have that ability to process information, so they don't think. They cannot process from point A to point B. They just cannot. That ability to process has been eliminated and replaced with faith. So they can only hope for things. Faith, hope. They cannot process. And because they depend on faith and hope, they tend to be very, very emotional. So you can easily set up. Bandits will set up ring lights and go live. Nigerians will follow and be sending gifts. Nigerians will be following them. Nigerians will go on their life and say, stop killing us now. Stop killing us. Reasoning has been eliminated and replaced with faith. So we cannot process things. It's a very few of us can actually process things. Can process and say, hey, this thing is not like this, because you just think about it. You just think through it. Please, to Harrison, if it is true, we accept him back, because the volume of the good things he does in the society outweighs the bad thing. The good has outright the bad thing. There is what we call the imperfect part of a perfect man. The imperfect part of a perfect man. The fact that his imperfect part, he has issue with finance. Now that he has received a lot of badge, he will learn his lessons that this part of weakness is not good. So let me embrace it first and start dealing with it. That whenever it comes, whenever the urgency comes for me to do this, I have to replace it with this. You understand? Because I know that I have this weakness. I have this problem. So whenever this problem comes, I deal with it. Immediately that is done, and then you boost opposite energy of that energy. You always say that I will never touch anybody's thing till I leave this world, till I die. The reason why we don't touch people's things, because we make this covenant to ourselves, not to anybody, not in public. We make this covenant to ourselves. Instead of to steal, instead of to hurt someone, to take what doesn't belong to me, let that hunger, let that frustration kill me. That is our mindset. Instead of me to steal this thing that doesn't belong to me, I steal it and take it, that if they ask me, I will not be able to account with a good conscience, good judgment to it. Instead of me to do it, let bad thing happen to me. Now you put yourself in a clause. You put yourself in a clause to regulate your instincts, because it is instinct that powers your weakness. Your conscience knows that this thing is not good and always passes a judgment. Do not do this thing, because if you do it, it is not good. But your instinct is not regulated, so your instinct always pushes you to still go and do your weakness. Because that is why most of the times when you finish doing your weakness, when you finish doing things and you discover that you're not supposed to, you start regretting. Oh, why did I do this? I said to myself, I will not be doing this thing again. Now your conscience has no power to regulate your instincts. And that is what happens in Harrison's case. But that is the imperfect part of the instinct, because the same instinct is regulating him to go there and solve humans' problem. Do you understand? So what we do is to see how we can pressure this bad side to go down, because the good side is good. If maybe there was no good side, you now know that this one, you are not good for anything. You're not good for nothing. He has the mind to push for things, and honestly, if they pushed him out, the kidnappers win at the end of the day. The bad people in the society wins. He's a fighter. He's trying to keep the society okay. His intentions are pure. We should come in together and see how we can encourage him and push. You know how you have a brother, a big brother, sometimes just sneak to do things. So just go there to correct him. You just say it from a distance. Don't do it, or don't do it again, or don't do it again, and then still embrace him. And I believe that he has learned his lesson, and he will take correction. Not by coming to just apologize. I'm sorry this happened. No, it's not. It's far above that. It's for you to make up your mind that this is a weakness that I need to deal with personally. Because if I survive this one, I might not survive another one that will come in future. You deal with it very intentionally. Thank you very much, Ebre Sokwe, your revolutionary thinker. I will always step in to do the thinking for us.